Right, good morning, welcome back. Okay, shiny new pistons and barrels fitted, ready to fit the cylinder heads on, but unfortunately the cylinder heads in question are not ready to be fitted yet. We've got quite a long way to go because the old gasket material is all still stuck to them. They're really nasty, and today's one of them long-winded, time-consuming days of just cleaning all that off. If you get a job in a garage as an apprentice, you will find the first job that you'll be given is cleaning gasket faces. Not because it's boring and the other guys don't want to do it, but it's a great lesson. It's a great way to learn patience and a meticulous attention to detail, because the gasket faces have to be absolutely perfect. There's no shortcut to it. You can't use a grinder. There's no chemicals to use it. You just have to soften it up with a little bit of WD-40 or something and just gently scrape that old gasket debris away. And any of it left behind can cause a head gasket leak. So it has to be perfect. And it just takes time and patience. And those are great qualities when you're young and you're learning. So this for me is like going right back to day one, week one, gasket scraping again. But I love it. I love that kind of thing because it's rewarding when it's done right and you get it sealed first time. Anyway, that's a lot of chat. Let's get on with it. I've got a lot to do. All right, the rocker covers themselves are really easy. You get the cover plate itself and the spacer in between, and they just have these rubber ring gaskets that just lift out and another one pops straight in. Even if there's any debris left, it peels out easily. That's not an issue. The hard work's going to be on here, on the cylinder head. This is the original graphite gasket and it is completely stuck all the way around, not moving at all. So that's going to be the main work. And also here on the rocker plate, you've got another beefy gasket under there to get rid of too and clean up. So that's the workload for today. Let's make a start. Right, at the risk of being boring, I just want to say this. Treat your scraper as a precision instrument, because that's what it is. That edge blade must be absolutely perfect for this purpose. Don't use the one that Grandad's been doing the decorating with, because it'll have nicks and cuts in the end. And even if it is your dedicated gasket scraper and only you have been using it, then button it against a few dowels or a few cylinder studs, it's going to put little nicks in the end of it. So take your glass, have a good look at it, make sure it's absolutely perfect. And if it's not, take something super fine, like this little oil stone, and just massage out those little imperfections and get them perfect, absolutely smooth. Make sure it's not sharp. Don't turn it into a blade. It must be blunt. Okay, otherwise it can do more damage. But just make sure it's super smooth so it doesn't pass on any little nicks and cuts to the parts themselves. Now I thought that's quite obvious, but I thought I'd say it anyway. Well, that's as good as I can get that. After 20 odd years, with a graphite gasket in place, there's always going to be a shadow left around the outside where the weather gets to it. As long as on the inner ring, around the combustion chamber itself, it's flawless and bright, shiny, smooth metal, then it should seal fine. I'm putting a multi-layered steel gasket in this next time, not a graphite gasket, and that usually will seal just fine. If it doesn't, I'll have to whip them off and go and take them and have them skimmed, but I don't think I will. I've done this a few times. As long as you've got that clean ring of metal around the inside, they're good to go. Well, okay, now I must apologise if this video hasn't been a great leap forward in the project, but this is how long it takes. This has been 6.5 hours today to clean all of these gasket faces. There's not just the 2 cylinder heads. It's easy to think like that, but there's 3, in fact, on each cylinder head, the 2 on the top. So you've got 6 on the heads, and you've also got 5 gasket faces in the rocker assembly per cylinder. So 10, 16 gasket faces in all, 6.5 hours. That's how long it takes. If you don't take the time to get them perfect, then when you reassemble it, not only is it more time to take it apart because it's leaking and do it again, but also it's more gaskets, and that lot cost a fortune. I'm not wasting a single one of them. So there we are, everything ready to reassemble, and thank you so much for your patience watching this little video. Now, in the next one, we can at last start the assembly of the top end with the cylinder heads on first, and then work our way through the rocker assembly. Let's see how we get on. I'll see you next time.